Day one, senior portraits. It's Friday, yay for Fridays. I'm very much jet lagged. I'm wide awake. Pete's at my spot right now. Had our first customer. Not customer, they're not a customer till they buy something. Our first student. This is our setup. It's better without the tables and chairs in here.
Yeah.
Gives them more room to sit.
Yes.
This is what we give them. They have a choice of wearing their own jewelry or pearls. They hold a rose if they want to, red or white. Someone come in, so I had to stop recording before. But we've done 3 students and our 4th is a no-show. I have a feeling she's the one that showed up here yesterday. It was about this time Pete called and said someone's going to be calling to find out when her appointment is because she showed up at the school. So I have a feeling that may be her. So this is where we're just turn the AC off because it's freezing. Here's my list. I'm trying to do this, but it's not really working. But anyway, I will talk to you later. Bye. So we're waiting for the custodian to come back. Gorgeous.
Waiting for our buddy Gil.
Big school. I do love their light. It's a Zodiac. Hey guys, hope everyone's doing well. It is, what is it? 7:15. Worked with Pete. Again, woke up bright and early this morning, like 5 o'clock. Wide awake. So not quite over the jet lag yet, but getting there. This weekend is going to be a lazy weekend and just doing what we want to do. Not setting the alarms or anything for tomorrow and hoping. It doesn't help that Roxy's in heat and Louie's going mad too, because all night he's crying and pining for her and keeping us awake. Well, not Pete. Pete's asleep. Went to work with him today. We had the senior portraits. Not bad, only 2 no-shows. And the very last one. The last one was a bit of a pain because I was ready to go because I was so tired by the time 3 o'clock hit. But she'd left a message here on our phone at home, but that doesn't help us when we're out there. This whole banking thing, Pete was on the phone with our bank for over an hour again tonight trying to sort it out. They put the money in twice as a credit. And, you know, we all know that's not going to stay that way. But they took the other one out today, and then Pete keeps getting emails saying we need you to fill out more forms, and it's just annoying because, you know, we just want our account straight. Whoever did this stupid charge for the tickets has really messed us up. And then I paid all the bills before we went to England. I got everything. I stressed out to the penny to get everything done and out and all that good stuff. Only to find that Pete had pulled out old checks from the account that was hacked 2 years ago. Why we still have these checks, I don't know, but he thought they were the new business checks. So I had sent one to the water company, and now I'm waiting for them to send it back. But I went online and just did a debit for their payment. I was so proud of myself too, because the water bill came in the day we left for England, and I'm like, oh, let me get it paid before we come back. You have a few weeks, a couple of weeks to pay it. But I thought, let me get it paid and done, and I'll be sorted. Sent it in on one of these checks. They haven't contacted me about it yet, but once we realized today, and the only reason we realized today is finally my new card came, because you know I had to cancel my card while we were in England because of this scumbag that read my card with one of those magnetic reader things. I was trying to, you know, when you get your card, you have to call and activate it. So I was trying to activate it, and it kept saying, put in your checking account number. So I was putting in the checking account number, and it kept telling me it was wrong. Well, that's why, because Pete had pulled out the wrong checks. So at least I wasn't going to activate it till tomorrow, or you can activate it by just using it at an ATM. And I thought, no, let me call up and do it properly, because of the fact we had all this trouble in England and all this garbage. So good job we did. Now I figured it out, and was able to rectify those 2 checks. Well, there was that one and another one we sent. Oh, for $11 we sent one out to the New York State Labor, of all things, which stinks. because they can cause more problems than enough if you bounce a check. But 11, not bounce a check because the account's closed. I don't know how that happens, how that works actually. But anyway, what are you going to do? It's just been, life's been throwing us a few curveballs lately. And then I figured tonight when I get back, I was like, oh, let me just post the rest of my pictures from our vacation. Now these are just my pictures, by the way, that I took with my little camera. Haven't even looked at the hundreds of pictures that Pete's taken yet. So I put up these pictures and then I start putting little blurbs underneath them, as you do. And on one of them I put, love the pubs in England. Well, some person, I don't even know how we're friends, to be honest. We have 102 friends in common, and I used to accept a lot of people that friend requested me, as you can see. And you know what, this just taught me. I'm going to go through and I'm going to start deleting a lot of people this weekend that I don't speak to and stuff like that, because this just proves it to me. I put up this picture and it was a pub, and I put as a blurb, I love these pubs in England. Well, this person decides to tell me that I'm uneducated. I'm an uneducated North American who loves to call the United Kingdom England. It's not England, and that certainly wasn't a pub. That was his words to me. And I'm like, what are you talking about? So he wrote back and he goes, uneducated Northern American people went on about it. About this much, little paragraph. So I said, I'm English. And I said, I'm from England. And he goes, it's not England, it's the United Kingdom. Well, I know it's the United Kingdom, you wally. England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales is all under the United Kingdom. But I'm from one of the four. I'm not from Wales, I'm not from Scotland, I'm not from Ireland. I'm from England, and that's what I said. And he tells me that I'm uneducated. Well, up yours. I'm not very happy. So I deleted and blocked. Because if I want to say I'm from England, I'll say I'm from England. If I want to call it a pub, I'm going to call it a pub. If it's got pub on the outside, I can call it a pub. I mean, so what am I supposed to call it? A bar? Or, oh, I love this buffet chain? Don't tell me on my Facebook what I can and can't call things. And don't tell me where I can say I'm from and not from. And don't call me uneducated. Quite educated, I've travelled quite a bit and I know things, and I'll call things what I want. I don't go on other people's Facebook pages and tell them what they can and can't call their pictures and what they can and can't say. So don't do it to me. So it just got a fire under me, and now I'm going to start going through, because there's people on there obviously I don't talk to anymore, so I'm just going to start deleting people. Rant over. There's Roxy. Little ticked off, aren't we, Rox? Yeah, still exhausted. So Pete's just gone out to pick up some Mexican food for dinner. I'm going to have a steak quesadilla and some guacamole. That always makes you feel better. I'm going to have a shandy, and then I think I'm going to watch YouTube and go to bed, because I honestly feel like it's 1 o'clock in the morning, and it's not. I have never had jet lag hit me the way it's hit me this time. And I don't know if it's because it's really warm and humid over here. I don't know if it's because I really haven't rested since we got back. Because the night we got back, Wednesday night, I cleaned up, did laundry, put everything away, you know, and then we were up for 24 hours. And then the next day I was up bright and early, I couldn't sleep. I was awake at 4 a.m. And then when my nails done, which wasn't a lot, and then then I was on the phone all afternoon making appointments and calling people back and all that stuff. And then up again this morning, wide awake at 5 o'clock and working with Pete. We had to be at the school by 8, and we walked out of there at 4:05. So, and we're back there on Monday. So this weekend's just going to really be doing not a lot of anything. We are going into the city on Sunday to go to the English store to get some pork pies and bacon, because obviously I don't have any. We have to go to the grocery store tomorrow. Oh my gosh, look how cute she is. Where's her little face? Her little paw. The little paw. Hello. Cute little Roxy. So Sunday we're going to go in and get some pork pies and bacon. We do have to do grocery shopping tomorrow because I cleaned out the fridge and freezer before I left and got rid of a lot of old stuff and what have you, so we need to go get some food in. But I am going to love and leave you for now. If the food looks good when Pete comes back with it, maybe I'll get it real quick. I won't be downloading this stuff tomorrow anyways. I'm sorry if it's a bit of a ramble and a rant. But that was Anyway guys, I hope everybody had a great Friday. I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and I will touch base with you either later tonight or tomorrow. And let's end on a cute face. Hi Rox. You enjoying the fan? Alright guys, I'll talk to you in a bit. Bye! What a beautiful night. Actually, it doesn't feel as hot as it did before. Sun setting. About 7:30, Pete just got home with food, so I'm gonna go eat and then relax. This quesadilla are huge. What you got? Looks like you just have mush.
It fell apart as I was taking it out of the pan.
Oh.
It flopped out.